Hey guys, what's going on? TriggerhappyJon coming at you with another Nier Reincarnation video. So guys, today's video we're going to be talking about is this new notification that you must have gotten last night in the middle of the night. For us US players, you over the seas players, you got it sometime in your time zone. But basically the gist of it is the Abyss Tower Flooded Dungeon event quest. Now, I had heard about the tower what was it, maybe a couple months ago from JP players, and it sounded like it was a pretty good event and game mode slash type. Sounds like you're going to be able to get a lot of resources, as well as it's going to be difficult. So with that being said, I got kind of excited when I saw when I did my video yesterday. I just kind of noticed it. I browsed through. It's like, okay, yeah. It didn't quite dawn on me. It was late at night. Here I am right after work the next day, and I'm like, you know what? I totally neglected to cover this, and I think this is going to be something pretty big. So after I thought about it for the day, there's a few things that kind of caught my mind. So one, the event's coming. It looks like it's going to be released on the 23rd at 1800 PST. That usually equates to, I think it's supposed to technically be like 8 or 9 EST, and usually it's like 10 o'clock EST. Like, it's as if daylight savings time doesn't apply to these guys, but it is what it is. It will release the night of the 23rd for us in the US, somewhere between 9 and 10 p.m. EST. So as of recording this and getting it out, probably within the next day or two. So that's kind of excited. So we're going to get new content right before the weekend, so it gives you the whole weekend to play it. I do like that. Now, it says it's going to go till October 3rd, which this means you get, what is that, approximately like 10 days to play the event. Now, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if 10 days is going to be enough time, or it may be too much time, and you're just going to be, over there twiddling your thumbs. Who knows? But what strikes me as interesting is it says it's a high difficulty event. And when you come down here, it says, okay, this is Advanced Through the Abyss Tower Attempt High Difficulty Quests. Okay. So, I mean, no different than, your memoir farming. Like, yesterday's video when I was talking about it. Like, doing Witch is hard, right? Going through and doing the other memoir farming, those are hard levels to clear. And once you clear them, you kind of, you get the gist of it. You're able to progress. This week's topics of videos has all been about the subjugation coming, because it's coming, and I just dug up some more information. So tomorrow's video is going to be really good about that. But, we're trying to get prepared, because we know that's going to be massive, massive content, and I feel like it's really going to be a good hurdle to play and accomplish. Now, the way they're hyping up this tower, it sounds like this content is going to be a good precursor to the subjugation. So it's going to be a good preparedness check for you, okay? Now, when I say that, here's where this is going to be the how prepared are you comes into play. So you will see here that this says, Abyss Tower Flooded Dungeon is a high difficulty event quest that requires no repeats, so you're not going to farm it. Water enemies appear in this quest, so put wind weapons in your loadout to gain the upper hand. Okay, so they've already told you the enemy type, so you're going to want to focus primarily on wind weapons. And the game's been out a few months. If you haven't quite figured out yet what you're doing as far as your weapons go, or how to build a loadout, please refer to one of my other videos. I've got videos on synergy. I have videos on building comps for arena PvE content, beating dungeons. I think I have a video that just talks about how to beat dungeons and progress better, and that's going to be the video to tell you hey, this is how you build your loadout to accomplish said fights, just like this, where they're saying, hey, you want to put wind weapons in your loadout because you're going to be fighting water affinity enemies. So let's move on here. So it also says, since the enemies have high HP and use powerful attacks, your allies' recovery skills use your allies' recovery skills to your advantage in battle. Okay, so this is interesting. So what they're trying to say is we may actually need to use healing, which is something that's been up until now pretty much foregone. I mean, I don't know anyone who actually uses healing for any content. You definitely don't need it for any of the PvE content. PvP, you're not going to get a turn off in time to get a healing spell off. So up until now, we haven't used anything with healing. So this is interesting. They're specifically saying use your allies' recovery skills into your advantage in battle. I wish they would have given us some context, like given us a force requirement, and maybe some people who are watching this who have played in the JP version can kind of comment down below and kind of give you your experience and rate up with it. Because I want to say JP's already had a fire dungeon, a fire dungeon, and we have yet to have one. So this will be our first one, and it's going to be water, it looks like. So yeah, so let me know down in the comments below if you played in the JP version and you've already experienced this. I personally have not. I'm kind of excited about it. So one thing to note here is if it's saying you need, use your allies with recovery skills. So you're gonna want Emil. You're gonna want that is it Rion, I think is the other one. She's bald with the white robe. And there's a Theo that'll heal as well. So, I mean, one of those three, it may not hurt to have them built up. It's going to fall in line in priority with the whole getting ready for subjugation anyways, because you're going to be leveling up these characters because you need the 9 different characters to go into subjugation battle for the raids and waves. So it's not worth it, or it's not that it's not worth it. It's definitely worth it to go ahead and get maybe a healer prepared for it. I just don't know that I would get them all prepared. I would say if you pulled Emil off of the new replicant banner, I would definitely get him up because he does heal as well as he's going to nuke. As well as even Theo, the Theo banner. I want to say that was on the first banner for us in Global. I can't remember exactly which banner you got her on, but most people got her. I would definitely say go ahead and level her up and use her as a healer as well. At least, if you don't have Emil, just be prepared. I don't know that you'll need it. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But I mean, in the worst case scenario, you get Emil leveled up. He's a staff user, and that gives you a semi-nuker healer that'll use the staves, which you'll need definitely for subjugation. Okay, so moving on. Completing quests will earn you lots of gems, while completing quest missions for each quest can earn you even more fantastic rewards. Okay, I like that. So completing quests will earn you lots of gems. How many is a lot? Is it enough for 2-3 multis? I mean, I'm down with that if that's the case. But I think there may be something else coming that's going to help with these gems. I think. I did talk to a couple of JP players today, and I'm just going to throw it out there. Saving gems is going to be something you may or may not want to be doing for, say, an event coming in like a month. So I do like that. So lots of gems. I was also rumored and told that they thought they got about 2 multis out of the completing the dungeon. I can't verify that myself, so I won't put it out there. But the rumor mill has it that it's about 2 multis worth of gems, which isn't bad. I mean, 2 temples for completing content that you're going to complete it anyways. Like that's worth it. That's worthwhile. While completing quest missions for each quest, you can earn even more fantastic rewards. So this is just stating like, hey, you can earn like the whatever their other rewards are. It'll probably be the weapon EXP, the character EXP, maybe some emeralds and stuff like that here and there. Something along those lines. Note the event quest will be unlocked upon completing main chapter quest 2. I think most everyone's made it past there. Check the event notes for more details about the event quest. In addition, the following campaign will be held prior to this event quest. Okay, so note this. In addition, the following campaign will be held prior to this event quest. Increased glorious success rate for wind affinity weapons. This is going to go from September 20th to October 3rd. Now, when we go up here, September 23rd to October 3rd is going to be the event, okay? So what this is saying is that September 20th, which was last night when the information got released, the chance of getting a glorious success result will be tripled 3 times when upgrading wind weapons. Note this campaign's effects do not stack with other glorious success rate up campaigns. Okay, so that's awesome. So right now is literally, so I know we just lost all of our stamina upgrades, right, guys? And we lost all of our glorious upgrades on our weapons. A lot of you are reeling from this right now. Well, here you go. Now's your chance to upgrade all of your wind weapons and learn from your mistakes and get them upgraded. So definitely go farm your gorilla quests, get your equipment, level all your wind weapons up now, because I'm sure you've all noticed now that the cost of losing those extra bonuses was a lot higher than we thought it was going to be. I know me personally on my account, it's been a drastic change as far as how much I'm farming, how much I'm playing even the game, because I can't do as much, and I don't want to just set it in auto and kind of forget it. So it is what it is, but This is awesome. So definitely go take advantage of this, guys. Go level your wind weapons. It's also going to help you with its subjugation, because part of that is you're going to have different affinities and subjugation as well. That will require you to have all the affinity weapons. So now's your time to upgrade your wind weapons for sure. All right, so what else do we have here? Event notes, event duration and content are subject to change. Okay. So your normal disclosures and whatnots. The other thing I want to point out is I'm not going to tell you guys to go spend money. I never will. I'll tell you when something's a good deal and when it's a bad deal. Now, the paid only Wind Elemental featured summons is available as of September 20th, and it will end October 3rd, which is the end of the dungeon as well. 10 summon costs 1,500 paid gems. Okay. Now, here's what you want to take away from this. This is Gale, Abstract Hunter. She's not bad. She's a good character. This is your base storyline Gale. Wretched Blade is a very good weapon. It's awesome for PvP content as well. Lars is Blade of Judgment. Now, I don't remember what Blade of Judgment does. We'll pull them up on my account in just a second. I do have both of these, so we'll go look at them. But what I want to note here is it's a 10-time summon for 1,500 gems. These are paid gems, though, guys. So these have to be ones you buy, not ones you got. So if you're free to play, these won't be your thing. But 1,500 gems, I mean, that's not too bad. Honestly, if we go in here and you go up to the shop, you go premium shop, like as you can see here, I've spent a couple of dollars here and there on my account. But the most popular one that I buy is make bad decisions and buy this $80 one, which this $80 one gives you 11,000 gems, which would give you, what is that? 10 pulls for weapons. That's pretty good. Like, I mean, $160 and you're essentially getting pity for weapons. That's not bad, but let's show you the weapons real quick as well, just that way, in case you're curious, like if they're worth it, if they're not worth it, because at the end of the day, you don't want to waste your money and your time and your gem, right? So Wretched Blade here, as you can see, I only have one. I would like to get a lot more. This is a really, really good one for PvP because it has this A2, which is Fleet Foot, and 15-second cooldown, and it increases your agility, which is awesome. Fleet Foot passive, Vigor, which is your attack up passive. Wretched Render is a defense down, which is also amazing. So highly, highly recommend this weapon. It's a very, very good weapon, especially for PvP. Now, I believe this is Blade of Judgment. It is. Okay, so Blade of Judgment, this is going to be Lars's weapon. Cooldown, it's a little slower than the Wretched Blade, but not much. It's only 1 second slower, and it's increased all allies' defense, which could be very useful. The Blitz abilities usually are great. They're going off the combo link, so you make your characters fast, you stack up combos, they're going to do a lot of damage. It comes with Fleet Foot with the base without having to level it up, and once again, you got the Vigor. Now, as you can see in my account as well, I don't have any more of these Blades of Judgment. I've only gotten one. I'm probably going to spend just a little bit and try to pull those extra wind weapons. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna do it, and that way I can glorious upgrade them right now, because as you can see, the event is live. This is your glorious success rate up campaign. There's 12 days left of it. I highly, highly recommend you guys go through and figure out what wind weapons you plan on using for subjugation and take advantage of this. Go upgrade them, get them ready, get prepared. And yeah, don't fall behind on this, guys. Don't sleep on it. Don't be like the other everything else in the game that we kind of neglected because it's gone. Well, now is your chance to get something back. Also, we'll pull up the rates real quick. Let's just look real quick to see what we got. So, okay, so it's 2%, 3% for the weapon only. All right, so these are fire. Not very high rates for getting fire weapons. Blade of Judgment, rate up 0.75%. That's really, really good. Wretched Blade, 0.75. And this is the character with the weapon. So that's nice that it's the combo here. It's both character and weapon all the way up. That's great, especially, you know, if you're going to spend the money and it's only 1,500 gems. That's pretty decent if you're really looking to max out a character. Because honestly, guys, once you get a character to level 90, they do so much more damage. As well as when you get them to 90, it means you got their weapon to 90. Which also means they do a lot more damage, right? But as you can see here, all the targeted wind weapons here are up to 0.33%. That's not bad. It's really not bad at the end of the day. And as you can see, even the dark weapons here are even at a lower percent here than a lot of the other ones. And yeah, in my opinion, guys, this is it's not a bad banner if you're willing to pay for gems and you need wind weapons. Let me move my fat head out of the way here. It's probably worth it to pull it. You can only pull 5, so really, when I was saying, hey, you know, pull up to 10, well, you're not going to be allowed to. You can only spend the 4,500 gems that are paid, which means you can actually max out that entire event there for, what is 4,500 gems? So like for 40 bucks, you get to max out all 5 pulls. That's 50 pulls with a higher success rate of pulling just a wind weapon as well as a character. It may be worth it. It may be not. You know, definitely spend responsibly. Make your own decisions. Don't spend the money if you don't have it. Please don't do that. But yeah, guys, this is going to cover the event or the video for today and the event. I'm going to try to release this hopefully a little earlier than normal. We'll see. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I know the Nier community seems to be dropping a little bit. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I do stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/TriggerhappyJon. Come follow me. Come have fun. Come ask questions. Even if I'm not playing Nier, chances are if you pop in, you start asking questions, we're going to pop it up and we're going to start playing it and getting into it. So, but yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me today. And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.